Now today we are on the second day of our circle chapter, area related to circle chapter. Last day we have completed up to question number 3 and we have discussed about all those formula of area related to circle which are to be used in our all the 3 exercises. So now today we are starting with our question number 4. What is the question? Let's read it. The wheels of a car are of diameter 80 centimeter each. So diameter of the wheel. How much? 80 centimeter. So I can find out the radius of the wheel. 80 by 40 centimeter. Okay. Next for us. How many complete revolution does each wheel make in 10 minutes when the car is traveling at a speed of 66 km per hour? So one thing we already know that if a wheel will do the complete revolution, then how much distance it will cover, that is equal to the circumference of the circular wheel. This thing already you know. If a wheel will rotate once, revolve once, then how much distance is covered, that is equal to the circumference of the circular wheel. So that's when we understand that I have to find out the circumference of the circular wheel to complete this sum. But another thing has told in the question, you have to find out how many complete revolution the circular wheel has taken if the car has moved for 10 minutes and the speed of the car given. See, speed of the car given, time of traveling has given, so I can find out how much distance it has covered. So distance covered by the what will be car. Okay. So distance covered by the car in how much time? In 10 minutes. What is the formula? Distance plus speed into time. What is the speed? 66 km per hour and time is 10 minutes. So 66 km hour you can change to minute. 1 into 60. Minute can be cancelled. So how much kilometer? 11 kilometer. Kilometer we have to change to centimeter because this thing is centi-decimeter deca-hectokilo. This was centimeter. So this was centimeter has covered by the car in 10 minutes. So how much distance covered by the car in 10 minutes we got? And in one revolution, the wheel will cover how much distance? That is equal to the circumference of the wheel. So distance covered by the wheel in one revolution. Distance covered by the wheel in one revolution. That will be equal to the circumference of the wheel. And what is the formula for that? 2 pi r. Radius is 40. Okay. So distance covered by the wheel in one revolution, that we got. See, now if I divide the total distance by distance covered in one revolution, then I get that how many revolutions the wheel has taken to cover that distance. Therefore, number of revolution done to cover or done in 10 minutes, equal to this total distance, this much centimeter by 2 into 5 into 40. Pi meaning you already know 22 by 7. 7 will be at half. So by 11 we are cancelling first. 11 to the 22. 0 can be cancelled. Now, rest of the calculation you do yourself. I'm just leaving because it will take so much time otherwise. I think you understand the sum because each and every sum I want to say you the concept of the sum. After whenever the concept of the sum is clear to you, I think you can complete the sum. So this calculation you complete and find out total how many revolution has taken by the wheel to cover the distance in 10 minutes. Clear? Moving to the next sum now. Now moving to our question number 5. This is actually a MCQ based question. Take the correct answer in the following and justify your choice. If the circumference and the area of circle are numerically equal, circumference and area are numerically equal, then radius of the circle you have to find out. So radius of the circle let's take as r. Let the radius of the circle equal to r. Now what has told in the question? Circumference and area are numerically equal. So pi will be cancelled from both sides. One r will be cancelled, or you can write as 2 square minus 2 are equal to 0. So r you can take as common because it's a quadratic equation. You will cancel r, that means you are just absoluting one of the root which you are doing wrong. So therefore either r equal to 0, which is not possible because radius cannot be 0, then the circle is not possible, or r minus 2 equal to 0, that means r equal to 2. So therefore radius will be 2 units. So our answer will be the option number A. I think clear it is. Now moving to our exercise number 12.2. Moving to our exercise number 12.2. Question number 1 I know that will be your homework. But right now you need not to do the homework. First of all, let me complete the class. After then, whatever the sum will give, that one we will do as homework. Okay? Moving to our question number 2. You have to find out the area of the quadrant of a circle. Quadrant of a circle means whenever a circle is divided into 4 equal parts, then each part is called a quadrant. Whenever a circle is dividing into 4 equal parts, that means central angle you are dividing into 4 equal parts, that means 360 degree by 4. So angle of the quadrant is always 90 degree. So this is a circle, this is the quadrant of a circle. So this angle is 90 degree. This is the quadrant. Quadrant, you know, whenever a circle you are dividing into 4 equal parts, each part is called a quadrant. So total central angle 360 degree means whenever you are dividing it by 4, so you are getting this angle as 90 degree. Okay, next thing. Next thing is that circumference is given 22 centimeters. You have to find out area of the quadrant you have to find out. So from this circumference, there is circumference of the quadrant given, let's say circle whose circumference is 22. So circular circumference is given 22 centimeters. Correct? You have to find out the area of the quadrant of a circle whose circumference is 22 centimeters. So circular circumference is 22 given. You have to find out the area of the quadrant. So from the circular circumference, I have to find out the radius. So let the radius of the circle is r centimeter. Let the radius of the circle equal to r centimeter. So what is given in question? 2 pi r, that is equal to 22. Pi means 22 by 7. So we are getting r equal to 7 by 2. So this is the radius. So radius equal to, though it has not asked in question, 7 by 2 centimeter. If in question it has asked find out the radius, so I should keep my answer as 3.5 centimeter. But it is not the question in our sum that I have to find out the radius. So I will keep my radius as 7 by 1. I need not to make it decimal. Therefore, area of the quadrant. What is the formula? Theta by 360 degree, 90 by 360 degree into pi into r square. That is the formula we have learned. Area of a sector, because quadrant is also a sector of a circle. Sectorial angle is 90 degree. So 90 degree by 360 degree into pi into r square. What is the value of r? 7. Now the calculation I think you can do. Pi means 22 by 7. 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. Now you complete the calculation yourself and find out the final answer. Okay. I'll move to now question number 3. Now moving to our question, minute hand of a clock is 14 centimeter. Okay. So length of the minute hand has been given. Find the area set by the minute hand in 5 minutes. One thing we already know, minute hand makes a complete revolution in how much minutes? 60 minutes. Correct? In 60 minutes, the minute hand takes a complete revolution. Because in 1 hour, minute hand will take the complete revolution. So in 60 minutes, minute hand takes a complete revolution. And complete revolution means, if you think about the analog clock, how many revolutions are there? 12. It makes a complete revolution in the minute hand. Minute hand whenever makes a complete revolution, then 12 gaps is covered. Total circular angle is 360 degree. If I divide it by 12, then each gap angle I get it, and each gap is 5 minutes. Just think about it. In analog clock, if 1 to 2 the minute hand is moving, then this gap is actually how much? 5 minutes. One gap is 5 minutes. Here the question is that in 5 minutes how much area is served by. So in 5 minutes how much angle it covers, that one will find out first. So how will find out? Total number of divisions is 12. So if I divide 360 degree by 12, that means for each division, each gap, what is the angle I am getting? And each gap is 5 minutes. So I'll write like this. Angle swept by minute hand in 5 minutes. What will be? 360 degree by 12. Since number of gaps equal to 12. So 30 degree. So each gap angle we got 30 degree. Now what I have to find out? Area. So area swept by minute hand in 5 minutes. What will be? Central angle by 360 degree. That's an angle made by the minute hand in that 5 minutes. 360 by 360 is 30 degree by 360 into pi r square. Pi into radius. What is the radius? That is the length of the minute hand. That is only the radius. So what is the length of the minute hand? 14. Pi equal to anything has given in question? No. So what do you put? 32 by 7. Now I think the calculation you can do yourself. So calculate it and find out the answer yourself. So now we move to our question number 4. Question number 4, see the sum ones. A chord of a circle of radius 10 centimeter, chord of a circle of radius 10 centimeter, subtends a right angle at the center. Chord of a circle subtends an angle, what angle? Right angle, that is 90 degree. And what is the radius of the circle? Has given in question 10 centimeter. Find the area of the corresponding minor segment. Minor segment. Segment, not sector. Don't mix it up. So this is the minor segment. And this bigger thing. That is, except this A, B, C, A, this much part, the whole this part is the major segment. What I have to find out? Area of the minor segment and area of the major segment. So area minor segment. How to find out? To find out the area of the minor segment, we have to find out area of minor sector, and from there I have to subtract area of triangle OAB. Just to think. First of all, you find out the area of the minor sector. This is the minor sector. We know the formula to find out the area of sector. We have already discussed last day in our class introduction part. And from there, if I subtract the area of this triangle OAB, from this sector, if I subtract this triangle, definitely I will get this type of region, which is actually the main minor segment. So minor sector, how to find out the area? 90 degree by 360 degree into pi into r square. Completed. Now from there we subtract the area of triangle OAB. This is a right angle triangle. So this can be considered as perpendicular and this can be considered as base. We know the formula half into base into height is the area of triangle. Now 10 square we can take as common. This means 1 by 4. Pi mean, I think any value has given. Yes, pi equal to, we have to use 3.14. So it will be 3.14 by 4 minus 1 by 2. I think the leftover calculation you can do yourself. Another part is here to find out the area of minor segment. Now to find out the area of the major segment. There are two ways to find out. What are the ways? From the whole circle, you subtract the major segment area. You will get the minor segment area also I subtract. You will get the major segment area. From the total circle, if you subtract the minor segment area, you will get the major segment area. Otherwise, you have to do mode work. What are the mode work? If this is 90 degrees, then this angle will be 360 minus 90. So you are getting 270 degrees. So taking 270 degree in consideration, you have to find out the area of this sector. And with this sector, this is actually the major sector. With this sector, you have to add this area of triangle to get the area of the major sector. I think that work will be quite hard. So better from the complete circle, you subtract the minor segment area. So area of major segment equal to area of circle minus area of minor segment. Area of circle, what is the formula? Pi r square. What is the radius? 10. Now area of minor segment, what the answer you will get here? So that one you put here, and after that you complete your calculation yourself. Do remember at the last of this question, pi equal to given 3.14. So you have to apply that one. Okay. So you must be very much careful whenever you are doing the calculation part, and you have to be, because in the time of exam, whatever the numbers we are giving, it's not too bigger, but it's too tricky. So whenever you are learning the calculation, learn the calculation, not do the calculation. Okay. Moving to the next question. In a circle of radius 21 cm, an arc subtends an angle 60 degree at the center. Okay. An arc subtends an angle 60 degree at the center. This arc. And the radius given 21 cm. Find the length of the arc. This one I have to find out. Very easy. So length of the arc AB equal to 60 degree by 360 degree into 2 pi r. Because whenever they have asked to find out the length of the arc, I need not to add these two, because these two are adding to get the perimeter. They have not asked to find out the perimeter, only the length of the arc. This arc is the part of the circumference. How much part? 60 degree by 360 degree into the circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r. This has already discussed in last day. Now the calculation. Pi 22 by 7, because they haven't given any value. So 22 centimeter is the length of the arc. Next question. This is the first part. Second question. Area of the sector formed by the arc. Area of the sector formed by the arc. I think you can find out. Area of the sector formed by the arc. So area of sector formed by the arc. What will be? Easy. Sector formula is 60 degree by 360 degree pi into r square. I think calculation you can do yourself to get the answer. And definitely pi equal to 22 by 7 you will put, because 3.14 has not been told in the question. Now third one. Area of the segment formed by the corresponding chord. Area of the segment formed by the corresponding chord. Segment to this one. Because for this corresponding chord is AB. So I have to find out the area of this shaded area. This is the segment we have to find out. Whose area we have to find out. Very easy. From this sector area, if I subtract the area of this triangle, then we get it. Now you may have the question, how to find out the area of this triangle? This is not 90 degree. So how to base it to height I cannot do. But as this is 60 degree and these two sides are equal, so easily I can say this is an isosceles triangle because two sides are equal. So base angles will be same. And each of the base angles same, and this angle is 60. So remaining each angle value will be 180 minus 60 divided by 2. These are also coming 60, and naturally this triangle will become an equilateral triangle, and we know the formula to find out the area of equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 into side square. So let's start. Area of segment equal to, definitely that segment we are talking about which has asked for, equal to area of sector OAB minus area of triangle OAB. See, area of sector OAB, that one you are finding out here yourself. So you just find out and put the answer here. That one I will not do. Area of sector 2 you are just finding out here and then you put here yourself. Now area of triangle I will talk about. So for this triangle, I have to do one what here. What? Since OA equal to OB, therefore triangle OAB is an isosceles triangle. Therefore base angles are equal. This one we are giving as x and this is as y. Therefore x equal to y, that is equal to 180 degree minus 60 degree divided by 2. Because both the angles are equal, so each of them what will be? 180 degree minus this one divided by 2. What we have applied here? Angle sum property of triangle. Since angle sum property of triangle. Dustbin is coming 120 degree by 2, dustbin is coming 60 degree. So all those angles become 60 degree. Therefore, triangle OAB is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. So now we can apply the formula root 3 by 4 into side square. The reason you have to write it, you have to give the reason beside. This is an equilateral triangle, that's why it is. That's why it is root 3 by 4 into side square. Okay? So root 3 approximate value you already know 1.732. So all the calculation you complete yourself and find out the answer. Okay, most of the calculation always I'm leaving on your hand. So you should be very much careful whenever you are doing the calculation. Find out any trick whenever you are doing the calculation. Lot of calculation whenever you do, you will get the way to do it very easily. Okay. So we are completing here only because we cannot do more sum. Class will be quite lengthy. Next I will start from question number 7. And question number 6 will be your homework because question number 6 is very related to this chapter. Okay? So question number 6 will do homework. Next, I'll start from question number 7.